Okay. All right. Hey, so back again for this evening's Alundra retro achievement stuff. So this afternoon, I did a few hours of Alundra here. My intent was to just finish out the rest of the achievement stuff, but I was not feeling well towards the end of it, so I was only able to do the Merg Tower dungeon and get up to the boss, and then I attempted to do the boss for a bit, and just had to call it. I think I probably tried like 20 plus times to beat the boss with the achievement what the achievement specified, which is to not take any damage and you can't use spells on the boss. So it was pretty tough. So I went to the store, got some painkillers, came back, had some food, had some medicine, and just decided to give it a try again off stream. And yeah, it went pretty good off stream. So I changed my strategy a bit. Let me move this over so it can actually be seen. I changed my strategy to using the sword rather than the fire, and just kind of went for it, and I was able to do it. So here it is. So this does still require getting good RNG here for the boss, because you see the boss can do the spinny screensaver attack, or it can do a spinny attack that seeks toward the player. This is another screensaver. He can jump up and throw a rock at you like that. And the most dangerous thing that this boss can do is just randomly walk into you. Because that's probably the easiest way to fail this achievement. It's 680. So then once you get to this point, the boss is almost dead when it calls in reinforcements. So my strategy here was to completely ignore the reinforcements and just go straight for the boss, and boom. There you go. So there is doing the achievement for killing Zazin without using spells and without taking any damage. It is totally doable. It's the King of the Merg achievement. So plot-wise, after you get that kill on the boss, you get two crests that unlock stuff. Oh, of course, had to celebrate. So you get these are the crests that were stolen from earlier dungeons in the game. The Attigate crest and this one, the Garnet crest. So you get those two, and then you get an achievement. Boom. So there you go. Gratuitous Murder. So there we go. That is what I did this afternoon. So I did make another save file for before doing that. So this is my casino save. This is my post Merg kill save, and then this is the save that I was working with this morning. I think I just want to continue and not like do on stream the fight with the boss that I just did. So I'm just gonna continue on. So that will be all that. So the next thing as far as progression goes is to get the ice wand. So we got to go to Ice Manor, and that's also along the way to Torla. Did I? Okay. So I also, before I go on here, controls, port 1, analog to digital, left analog. So this will let me use the left analog stick to do D-pad inputs, because my thumb is still kind of feeling it. It turns out it's still pretty easy to do the dashes even with analog. Hey, Horrible. Yeah, we're getting there on the achievements. There's 2 achievements that I've kind of given up on so far. I think I'm going to do those in softcore mode. But as far as like the stuff that's challenging... All right. Thank you for telling me. There we go. So the having a good time one, the score 175 or more in Slime Busters. That one, I think I'm just going to save state that one and do that in softcore mode. Same for monster shooting, a score of 90. I've gotten a score of 89 when I wasn't even trying to do it, trying to get 90. So the score of 90 I could probably totally do. The 175 for Slime Busters though, that's gonna be rough. So I'm probably not going to get all of the achievements in hardcore mode for this. But as far as like the remaining difficult stuff, there's still defeat both forms of the final boss. Luckily, those aren't damageless, so those, if you're just a little careful, I don't think that'll be a big deal. Defeat Ronin without taking damage or using consumables. That one... I think he has pretty obvious attack patterns for Ronin, so that probably won't be a big deal either. And then defeat Zorgia without using consumables. You can use magic, but the thing is with magic and Zorgia, he's very mobile, so hitting him with your strongest magic is actually pretty difficult to do. But it essentially means you can't use healing items, but you can heal yourself with the water magic. So I don't think that's gonna be that difficult, to be completely honest. So as far as like the difficult stuff that's left, probably Ronin taking no damage on that boss fight, and then figuring out where the safe spot is for the final boss's final form, and then that's kind of it. So it seems like most of the real big challenges are kind of behind me as far as stuff, besides the casino stuff. The casino stuff is just bullshit. Like, that is a poorly designed achievement. This achievement set for Alundra has some issues with it, for sure. Most notably the way that the chest achievements are laid out. So like the chests, getting all of the chests for the area that I'm currently in, it's like my progress is I've gotten 37 chests out of 70 because they lumped together the lake, Merg Woods, Tower of the Great Tree, and Lake Shrine all in one. So like, if I were designing the achievements for this, I would just make get every chest in the lake, get every chest in Merg Woods, get every chest in Tower of the Great Tree, and not have them all lumped together right here, because it's really hard to tell if you missed one with this system. So, oh boy, hey Darkuchi. All right, so I want to head back into town. So there's still a bunch of stuff that I haven't gotten on the overworld yet, and I am still deferring that for now. Oh, why is this? There we go. I'm still deferring that for now because I want to get the ice wand, which is next. I actually can get the item that's in here. The Murg live in the Northwest Forest. I personally believe they're just misunderstood, much like me. Sure. There's an item down here in this basement. What day the night was those born, darkness, per, glow, eternal. It's too dusty to read. Should Alundra clean it? Yes. When the day emerges from shadow, the night is washed in light. Those born from the darkness shall perish in the warm glow of the eternal light. So, not sure what all that means, but we have 6 torches here on top of 6 caskets. Percent. Let me take a look, see here. So it's this, that, this, and this. So, how you're supposed to figure that out, I don't know, but sure. Nava's charm obtained. So we should get an achievement for that. Okay. Solar Sword. So that's the Nava charm that if you have it equipped, I believe it increases defense and neutralizes certain elements. So fire is what it neutralizes. And you really want that because the area after this is the fire area. Okay. So I believe there's a cutscene here, or like a very brief one for an earthquake that happens. Yeah. There's an earthquake. And then that's it. That's the only thing that happens here. Okay. Stream. Fire Manor did that. Murg Woods did that. Great Tree Tower did that. Okay. Alright, so we're heading up to Ice Manor now. I really don't like that I can't zoom in my my notes I made in Google Notes. This way. Yeah, Point Blank 1 has a bunch of achievements, but it's because that game has achievements for every single minigame. So like, beat this minigame on very hard mode, and then beat this other minigame on very hard mode, and there just is a lot of minigames. So that's no problem. That I could do in not too long. It also has a bunch of achievements for the quest mode that's in PS1 Point Blank, which would take a lot. Just people in the community. People in the Retro Achievements community make the achievements. It's not like an official thing. Like, I'm working on achievements for the Grand Stream Saga. Okay, let's grab this. Sure. So I'm at 32 out of 51 chests for this area. Okay. Down to the right. It's like... Ah, you gotta burn this, that's right. But yeah, there's a scripting language that you need to write your achievement code in. And essentially it's oh god. Okay, I went too far down there. It's just checking certain memory addresses every frame while the game is active in the emulator to see if certain conditions are met, and if they are, then it unlocks an achievement. Well, the things that makes these a bit more appealing is that they're generally for stuff that wouldn't be in like a Steam achievement. The Steam achievements are made to be mostly attainable by anybody, but this stuff you actually like need to know these games inside and out in order to get some of these achievements. Okay. What the fuck? Some of them are like you played level 3, because there's a mix of like, hey, just get through the game achievements, and then there's also the, hey, you need to have mastered this game achievements. like for this one, for example, there's lots of achievements for like just progress the plot and beat the game and all that. There's absolutely achievements like that. And then there's also the challenge achievements of like, hey, beat this boss with certain restrictions, like you can't use magic, or you can't get hit at all, and stuff like that. And achievements like that you would never see on like Steam achievements, or hardly ever see that. Right. Yeah. Right. Up. Left, right. Okay. Alright. Hey, I did it. Wow. All it took was me just looking off to my left at something. Left switch twice, right switch 3 times. I remember this area casually took me forever. This is like 3 hours, I think, trying to figure this out. Okay. I'm using my speedrun notes from many years ago. Because I compiled very extensive, very detailed notes for how to do most of these skips. There. Okay. Because back when I was just starting out for this, I was the only person that was speedrunning this game, and nobody had really seriously attempted it before I did, so I was on my own for quite a while, so I had to do all the routing and all that myself. Absolute Zero achievement unlocked, so now we have the Ice Wand. So now we have pretty much... So the only thing on the weapon slot here is the reward you get for 50 Gilded Falcons, and that's the Spirit Wand. And that gives you unlimited magic, which for the purposes of this playthrough, doesn't matter because you can't use magic on the final bosses anyways. And then this spot here is the Recovery Ring, which you get at 40 Falcons. Okay, so next is the Torla Mountain dungeon, which I'm gonna go ahead and do. Okay. I think there's some sort of skip you could do here to get up to the... There's a jump you could do here, I think. And this skipped a little bit of running. And there's also... I think you can also skip to the end of this by just doing this. Yeah, so normally you'd have to do a jumping puzzle from the south end of this and jump across like these five platforms that raise up like that, but if you jump from over there, you can go just straight to the end. Okay. Alright, Torla Mountain. Okay. I want to equip the Nava Charm so I take less damage. So the point of getting the Ice Wand is because of these. So those you can't do anything with normally. But if you freeze them, you can do that. Alright. So because I need to get every single chest for the achievement, I need to get my map up here of Torla Mountain. So there's 8 chests according to my notes here. Okay, so in the dungeon there is a... Oh man, I'm looking at my map notes and there's a room. There's 2 rooms in this dungeon that are giving me war flashbacks here. Oh no. So there's an item called the Charm Boots later on in the dungeon that lets you walk on lava without taking damage. So I think I'll get those before I go and get some of the other items. Okay. Yeah, it's called a mastery in this. If you scroll down here, there's recent players. Similar games, compare, high scores. So 23 people have mastered Alundra so far. And I think it says somewhere if they did it in hardcore mode or softcore mode. But most people do this in hardcore mode. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if this is like confirmed or not, but I think Spiriax and Vaughn might be doing a race, an all achievements race for this tomorrow on their streams. Because they're talking in the Alundra Discord about doing an Alundra stream on Friday. And they both live in Europe, so I'm assuming that's at some point in the near future. But I don't know if they're actually doing achievements or just doing like 100% or any percent or whatever. Idiots only past this point. Lava is very hot. All right. So there's a chest here with a life upgrade. I can get it now, but it makes more sense to get it later. Actually, I'll just get it now. Fuck it. I'm an idiot. Let's do it. You can just do this. Okay. See, no big deal. I didn't even have the Nava Charm equipped. Okay. Alright, check. Got it. So if I remember correctly, the route for this is very particular for where you need to go first. Okay, you need to go down here, do this, jump on this, go in here, and then this fucking row. I remember this bullshit. I think the speedrun now can use the double jump with the hot dog and just completely skip this by going up there, I think. But I still don't know how to do the double jump, so... So we doing this, I guess. So there is... Okay. Oh boy. Nice, congrats on your house. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, that's too high. So I think when you're standing on it, it doesn't change. Fuck! So these can't be too high or too low. They have to be just very particular elevations here, so that should work for that. And then I'm not sure if you can jump straight over. Okay. Alright, that wasn't that painful. Yeah. Like the tech is cool and all. Where do I go here? Right. But yeah, it sucks that infrastructure can be very, very hard. Here. Apparently the antenna's got a heater built into it. So feral cats like to hang out on the dish. Okay, here. Okay. Here. No. Okay, so through here. Oh. Yeah. Let's see. So I think if I drop down here, then I have to go all the way back around again. So I don't want to do that. Yeah, I used to live in... I lived in Grand Forks for, 6 months? 9 months? Somewhere around there. In, like, the early 2000s. So I've experienced that region's winter before. And I don't want to experience it ever again. And I got a lot of family in North Dakota and Minneapolis. I do like Minnesota though. It's a great state, great area. Oh, the birds! I remember the birds. Okay, so I think I have to kill the birds? Full trees, yeah. There's hardly any trees where I am, because it's all like coastal shrubbery. If I want to see trees, I have to drive 10 minutes north to Santa Cruz, where they still have the cool redwood forests and all that. Okay. So this is a Wonder Essence, okay. So there's, if you watch this and you ever wonder like, why is Puri getting out this hot dog whenever he's doing jumps that look tricky? It's because whenever you're holding an item over your head in this game, you have one extra frame of animation for jumps. And it makes some like otherwise impossible jumps possible to do. These jumps aren't impossible, they're just a little dumb. Some wolves. The worst we have here is owls. There's a fucking owl. I think there's this one owl the last like week or so that's been perching on top of my roof right outside my bedroom window and hooting at like 3 in the morning and waking me up. It's really annoying. Because owls are fucking loud when they start their hooting. I think I need to backtrack. Oh yeah, real estate is rough, for sure. Okay, I pretty much have to backtrack here to grab this. Had to do that. I'm not sure if I can... Yeah, okay, so I have to backtrack all the way around again. Very cool. A 2-bedroom house. I know the house that I'm living in now is a 3 or 4 bedroom, I think, and it's a bit over $1 million, I want to say, for a relatively new one. But you generally can't find anything for less than 900. And the even crazier thing is that the area that I'm in, the real estate prices are like that, but it's also like one of the poorest areas of the state. So in terms of like laborers, because there's a lot of agricultural stuff here, so it's very weird how the cost of living is what it is in this area. But let's see, what do you do here? It's this? No. All right, you push this one right. This one. Oh, dang, nice. $250,000 is about 3 years of rent. Yeah, it really depends, like, what the area is. Okay. That's too high. That's too high. And like I would say here that it's the sunshine tax, but that's not true at all for the area that I'm in. It is it is 60 degrees and foggy constantly. Like year round. Doesn't snow at least though. Oh, nice. I think I might be high enough to make this jump. I am. Okay, good. All right. Okay. No more of those. Don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I generally like colder-ish weather, but not like freezing cold. I'll take 50 degrees. 3, 4. Okay, I'm just double checking to make sure I didn't miss any chests. Guess this is kind of a point of no return for this dungeon, I think. Okay. So did that. I think for this one, I just have to light every torch. But I need to... But I need to do it quickly? Okay. So you want that one to be last, and then make sure you have an item for the item jump. Okay, then this one, I think you have to kill the birds. There's one there, and then there's two. One there, and then one here. Okay, that opens that. And then I think when you fall in, there's no way back out. So I did that, got that. Did that. Okay, and the charm boots are a screen after this. Get 52. That's about what it was here. But we've been having a lot of rain the last few days. Okay. Key, and then charm boots. Make sure not to fall off this platform before getting these. Okay, charm boots. There's no special thing for the boss here. So there's no achievement for the charm boots. Strange. Because these are kind of optional. But, alright, sure. Protects wearer from damage. So it's kind of vague there, but the damage is walking on lava. You don't take lava damage anymore. The floor is no longer lava. So, check. Check. I'm gonna save the game here. Because like most of the dungeons in this game, you only get one shot to go through it, and then once you beat it, you can't go back in. So, if for whatever reason I miss a chest, then I'll have to load this this save. Okay. We did that, and then go back out, down, go through the center door north. This one. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly my sentiment with them. Okay, so there's a bunch of... So the birds don't have to be defeated here, but they can screw up the puzzle for this room if you leave them be. Okay. We do this to get this. So if you're holding one of these rocks and you take any damage at all, it knocks you back, and more importantly, it breaks the rock that's in your hand. And then you have to leave the room and start over again. Okay, no chests there. Good. And then the big room here. Okay. Is there a chest here? I thought there was. But I don't see one on the map, so... Alright. Not gonna worry about it then. Okay, so this way... So there's a way to do this area backwards, I think. Like, not the intended way. And I can't remember if my notes take that into account. But as you light those torches, it closes these gates. This way. That one. And if you talk to the statue here... Oh, I think I fucked up. Or I didn't? No. Okay. So that's one of the ones that you hit that one from over here and you dash through the door before it closes. So that closes that one. These turtle sound effects are something else. Through here. Do this one. South. That one you get like that. And then you've received the blessing of the goddesses. The time has come to remove the seal, blessed one. Advance to the chamber in the back to face your destiny. Okay. And that opens up the door that was back here in the upper left. I'm going to double check that there weren't any chests there, because I don't... Did they do me dirty? Not really. Not really. It was not completely my fault, but I was partially at fault, so I deserved everything I got. And arguably more should have happened, but, you know. Everybody was cool about it in the end. I'm looking at the next room here. There's a gilded falcon. If I drop down. Okay. Remaining chests, 1, 2, 3. There's 3 chests left, according to this. I could have sworn there was another chest in this, this big area, but I don't see one. I could have sworn there was something here, but I guess not. The map would say if it did, so whatever. And my notes don't necessarily show regular item chests. They only show the important ones that you would care about in a 100% run. Okay. Okay, so if I fall down here and then hold up... No. Shit, so I have to... Okay. Alright, I think I have to do this as intended. Okay. Okay. Alright. I don't think I've ever done this room as intended. Not that this looks difficult or anything. Okay. Alright, check. Got it. Oh, right. Okay. The next room is a... so you're intended to use these pillars to get up to the top here, but what you can do instead is not that. Never mind. I could have sworn you could only burn one of those, but I remember the speedrun did something to damage boost, and then you just jumped off of the bush up there. But this is fine. We could just do this as intended, I guess. Okay, do this, and then this. You can see it saves a massive amount of time of like 2 seconds. Okay, this room... I don't recall... I should have the Nava Charm equipped. Okay, nope. This area... Chambers to the right and left are consumed by darkness. Use your power to bring us the brilliant light. Okay. No chests here. And there's a specific way you need to push these. Left, down. Hey, Colin. Thank you. Alright. I'm looking at the GIF that's in my notes here for how to do this. Oh, I screwed up. Okay. Push that up to there. Okay. Okay, here. And then jump fire, I think, from here. Oh, you get that one last. Okay, this. Alright, come on. Come on. Okay. But yeah, there is going to be another grand stream at some point in the near future because I need to test the retro achievement set that I'm coding for it. Man, this one's complicated. Okay. Right down. And then this one. Up. The right. I could have sworn that's how you got these ones. The problem with my notes here is that I have a GIF that plays for how to do this. Oh, it's just really tight jumps. Okay. Okay. And then this, this. This. Yeah, some people pay for Nitro. Because it's like the biggest communication platform that's still any good, so. That's that. There's a chest before the boss and then a chest after the boss. And let me just double check that there's no challenge here for Wilda. It's a bit steep, yeah, but there's also like gifting and other stuff. I don't think it's that far off from like a premium membership for something else. As far as like what you get for it, that's another thing entirely, but I still think it's a decent value. Especially for supporting community servers and all that, so that they have more voice slots, more video slots, things like that. Okay, so this should be the second to last thing. Check. Let me see what the counter says for this. 40 out of 51. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven, 8. Then the 8th one's after the boss. Okay, that's probably all the chests. I think I probably got all the chests. I'm not actually sure though, but sure. All right, so here's Wilda. There's no special achievement for doing anything weird in this fight. Welcome, releaser. I feel the more of the crests you already possess. I am Wilda, one of the 7. Once I was the king of destruction, once I was a god. I'm impressed that you have gathered 5 crests so far. But until I'm convinced of your true power, I will not gather the 6th. Challenge me, releaser. So I'm pretty sure you could pretty easily do this fight damageless. So I think it's a little strange that there isn't a achievement for that. Like this is random, but you don't take any damage from that. But this boss is so easy, like, I haven't... Okay, so I got too close to the boss there, so I took damage. So I think in the speedrun you use the weapon swapping trick to do extra damage to the boss. So if you fire a projectile in this game, and then while the projectile's still in the air and hasn't hit anything, if you swap to a different weapon, the projectile's weapon damage will be overwritten by the damage value of whatever you swap to. So if I do this and then swap to the sword, that'll do the 8 damage of the Fiend Blade rather than the 4 damage of the Ice Wand. But I think for this fight, you want to use the powered up, the charged up Ice Wand, because I think that does max damage. I can't quite remember the specifics though, because it's been a while. So I think it should be almost dead. Actually got hit. How embarrassing. And I think it's completely random whether it does an attack or it lowers its head. Come on. Come on, lower your head again. Come on. I think you can only get the head lowered twice in a row. Got him. Okay, that is Torla. Complete. Put Wilda on ice. New headset. The Kraken Razor. I kind of gave up on gaming headsets a long time ago. You humans have grown so strong, too strong, during my long rest. You may yet have the power to slay Melzus at last. I return to my sleep releaser. This time for eternity. I shall honor my vow. Here, take this. Emerald crust obtained. I think I'm using monoprice electrostatic headphones. I forget what the model number is on them. Sub 300. Well, for a headset, I can't really tell you because I don't use headsets. I will use the power I yet possess to return you to the world where humans yet live. Farewell, releaser. So this is why you need to make sure not to leave the dungeon until you're absolutely sure you got all the chests, because you're warped out. Dragon Dance. But I know on YouTube there's a channel called Hardware Canucks, bunch of Canadians. They do a lot of roundups and reviews of headsets, and I generally trust their opinions on stuff. So, with the permission of the dragon, Wilda Alundra obtained the 6th crest. Only one more and Alundra would possess them all. But he was too preoccupied with other matters to realize it. He worried about Ronan. When would he break his silence and how? And what of the Merg? When would Melzus command them to attack? The night was quiet, a deafening silence closed in on Alundra. But if I were getting a headset for gaming purposes, what I would get instead is a pair of nice headphones and then a mod mic, the kind that you stick onto the cup, and then it's got a nice boom mic. Alundra, wake up, we have a big problem. Alundra, are you awake? No. This is not the time for games, sleepyhead, this is serious. Alundra, wake up, we have a big problem. Are you awake? No. This is not the time for games. Alundra, wake up. Alright, I'm awake. Burgess has been kidnapped by the Merg, we have to find him before... That's right, we're forced into this next dungeon. Hurry up, Alundra. This is the Nestus Dream dungeon. And I don't think I can leave the village until I do it. So I was planning on getting the rest of the stuff outside the village during this part, but I forgot that you're kind of forced into the next dungeon. Okay. You couldn't find any non-mic headphones that you like? Jeez, there's a billion of them. What I generally prefer is using in-ear monitors for the most part, but I spend so much of my day wearing these for like workouts and such that I figured I should be using over-the-ear stuff for playing games. You have a micro center, you lucky bastard. I have 0 micro centers anywhere near me, and I am jealous every single day that people have access to those. Thank you for coming at such a late hour, Alundra. Has anyone told you what happened? No? I sent Burgess and Nestus to sleep a few hours ago. The 3 of us were down here talking. We heard the sound of shattering glass. I ran upstairs and saw the Merg leaping out the window with Burgess. Well, all of the micro centers are in Los Angeles, which is a 4-hour drive from me. So I'm not driving 4 hours just to go to a micro center. He looked at me and tried to scream. I ran after them, but the darkness embraced them. And my poor son was in their dirty grip. This is my worst nightmare. Realized, Alundra, please, there's no one else in this village I can turn to for help. Alright. We're forced to do this. Yeah, my in-ear monitors are wired, but they're used with a an aptX low latency codec. We should have been more careful, and now Burgess will pay for our folly with his very... Oh, my grandson, what have we done? Please rescue my son from these monsters. Not my son, not my little boy. How much longer is he gonna keep us? Sniff sob, my brother was stolen from me. Alright, there's a very particular route for this dungeon. Okay, I'm sorry, but I must complete my research. I hope you have a good reason. Yes, it is. I've learned of a way for us to find Burgess. Nestus is finally asleep. I've been crying almost as much as I... Oh, really? This is good timing. What can I do to help? I shall do anything you ask of me, Septimus, anything to save my son. It's incredibly simple. According to my 3-volume dream reference guide, identical twins not only look the same, but often have the same dreams. Sure. You're right. Because they're twins, Burgess and Nestus are of one mind. Right. You can enter the dream of Nestus and return to the waking world next to Burgess. But both of them need to be asleep before you can travel across their dreams. I'm not quite sure, but if Burgess can be saved, will you do it? Alundra, this is something only you can do. I think we can assume that Burgess has been taken to the Great Tree Tower, which means you would be surrounded by Murg when you awoke. Listen, don't underestimate the challenge you'll face at that point, Alundra. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. Okay. So this dungeon has like 2 chests. Alright, and the gimmick for this is that these statues, there's 3 of them. You have to activate all 3. And then on the whole dungeon is mirrored. So you have to activate the mirrored version of the statues to get access to the boss. So there's only 2 chests in this dungeon, and they're both literally next to the boss. So I don't have to go out of my way or do anything weird to get him for this. I can just do the speedrun route. Oh, nice. But my headphones that I use here are actually from Monoprice, monoprice.com. Their Monolith Pro Audio stuff is actually pretty good, especially for the price. The problem is though, the more higher quality the audio gear that you start getting, the more likely you're going to need to use like amplifiers for them. And understandably so, a lot of people don't want to use stuff like amplifiers if they're just gaming, you know. Can you hear me? It's Mia. Though Nestus and Burgess are physically twins, they're almost exact opposites. Do you comprehend what I'm saying? If that's not clear, it soon will be. I just hope you understand. Okay. I gotta go up here. Oh, it's Steel Series makes the artists? Oh baby. I don't know if I can recommend a Steel Series product to anybody in good conscience here. Okay. So that order of switches is important because we need to go to the other side of the dungeon and do the same thing. So it's this, 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 this. So it's the same thing, but mirrored, because reasons. And then here, and then north. Wait. And then this one is this. All right. I'm mostly keeping pace with my notes here. So you go straight through the other side, and then into here. So I think you have to grab this. Well, a skill that's worth acquiring for stuff like that is learning how to fix cables and solder. Because then you're not at the mercy of having to buy another set of headphones, you know, if they break. And you can make your own custom cables for stuff, which is fun in its own way. Because that's the real life hack, is that once you figure out how to make your own cables, you can save a lot of money from not having to buy cables. Gauge is thin and flimsy. I fixed the I used to have a Audio-Technica gamer headset. That was actually the last gamer headset that I had. Okay. This? There we go. Okay. It's a very particular setup for that. So those, I ordered a headset connector, which is the 4-pole that gives you ground, left channel, right channel, and then microphone. And then a high quality, I think 2-meter cable for it. And I think total for all of that, for like an audio grade cable with the connector, it was like $3. And if I just rebought the headset, it would have been $300. So it's definitely a bargain fixing it yourself. 9. This. And yeah, like I don't trust the SteelSeries software at all. At all. Like I've been hearing a lot about the keyboards that have the special magnetic switches in them that you can tune like what their actuation points are. And SteelSeries makes one of the best ones, but you have to use their firmware. Where do I go next? Here? You have to use their firmware in order to program it, and like the reports of things happening with that firmware is like 1% of the people say that it actually works properly, and then 50% of the people said it like crashes their computer if you open up the configuration software. Sometimes it bricks the keyboard. Like it's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I prefer brown switches on my keyboards. After like I've tried pretty much every single kind of switch, and I've finally settled on brown switches for mine as my preferred. Okay, that one, and then there's 2 at the boss. Okay, so we're still on track for getting all the chests. Grab this. Yeah, there's a lot of factors that go on that you have to take into account, especially with headsets. Like, audio quality aside, there's stuff like fit and finish, how it fits on your head, because everybody's got a different shaped head. Okay, 8. Out here to 9. Use that key here. And then I need to ride this across. Crosstalk. Well, the other thing though, if like price is a concern, you can also do like what I said before with repairing stuff, and just get broken headsets off of eBay or secondhand or whatever and repair them yourself. Okay, it's this. This. Okay. I don't think I've ever used Model F. I used a Model M back when they were like the only choice for IBMs. I grew up with a lot of IBM stuff because my uncle was a pretty high up engineer for IBM for most of the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. So we had all kinds of IBM stuff. Okay. So here... Yeah, I think a few years ago I kind of gave up on keeping and maintaining retro computer stuff just because it was overwhelming my storage. I'm just like, fuck it. Emulation is fine. Mister is fine for what I want. For what I want to do. So the local electronics recycling got a whole bunch of weird retro computer stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's always been a money pit, but now it's a very expensive money pit. Oh man, Turtle Beach. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Here... Okay, so this you want to not fall off of the part up here. Let's... This... Like, I'm mostly familiar with Turtle Beach from synthesizer stuff more than anything else. MIDI and synthesizers. Okay, this way... Okay. So this unlocks the boss. There's the 2 chests that will get me the achievement. Okay, so before I head out to the boss, I need to save the game because there's an achievement here. I'm also not sure where how to get to the save point from here. Okay. Let me look at my notes here. So we're currently on the tan side, and I want to get to the blue side. So I have to beat the Merg here to get the door to open. Okay, so if I go down, that's where the boss room is. Ooh. Okay, so how do I get out of here then? Okay, I guess I'll go into this and hope for the best. Okay, so this will take me down to the save room. Alright, so I can still save and heal. So the achievement for this boss is I need to kill the boss in 3 hits or less. And the way that you do that is using the Fire Book spell. And you have to hit both enemies, because the boss is twins, so there's two different enemies. They're the gray demon things from earlier in the game. You have to hit both of them with that spell, so that the size of that sphere there, or dome, is the size of the hitbox. So I need to cast that twice, refill my magic, and then let's see here. It is Fun with Numbers. Defeat the Terror Twins in 3 attacks or less is the achievement for this one. Do people still that? Well, kind of. Though a lot of that stuff just ends up on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace nowadays. But you still can, yeah. And I know, like, when I was living in San Diego, there's an electronics recycling place, kind of nearby my area. And, they would have all kinds of salvage or just unwanted enterprise stuff. So I'm still using a 48 port enterprise switch that I got for, I think, $5. Well, you think it'd be a gold mine, but it kind of isn't, because while there's more availability for that stuff, there's also a lot more people that know what that stuff is and grab it for themselves. Like before it would ever hit the salvage market, you know? So it's kind of harder to find it. Yeah, people know the value. Like if you really wanted to do the making a profit off of stuff like that, you get stuff from Shop Goodwill. Shop Goodwill's auction site. And then either fix or refurbish and then flip for a profit. Okay, I'm just looking where I need to go. Where I need to go here. I have to get up to the... Up to this? Okay, so I think I just take this all the way up. Okay, here. Well, if you profit, then you can get even more cool hardware, you know? And if you make sure it goes to a good home, where it will be used. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Alright, so this is already open, so I need to get both the chests here. This. Okay. Gilded Falcon and life upgrade. Alright, check. 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 Okay, so got that. Alright, so the boss. I don't know the boss patterns here. And it's been a long time since I've seen this fight. I think there's a way to manipulate it, but I need the both bosses to be within like this range of me, and I can't miss any cast of magic. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So that did it. That gave me the achievement. I still see it off screen here. And it's because I actually got a double hit on the boss to start the fight. Alright, fun with numbers. That's the challenge achievement. Cool. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Alrighty. Good, 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 good. So then we do this. Okay. Alundra, have you come to rescue me? When the Merg brought me here, they drugged me to make me sleep. It gave me weird dreams, too. I dreamt that you walked through my dream to get here. Crazy, huh? Well, now that you're here, we better get... Wait, look at this image! This image is different from the one in the sanctuary basement. See how his eyes are closed? Almost like he's asleep. Even with his eyes closed, that guy still gives me the creeps. I won't be crying when all these are gone. Anyway, we better make double time back to the village. I'm sure Mom and Dad are worried sick. Alright, so I think you have to break this. Okay. Wow, earthquake, I'm scared, Alundra. So I thought the earthquake should, yeah, it does that. Okay. Look, the door open. Let's get out of here. Ah! I think it doesn't do anything until you hang out by the door. Woo, that was a close one, eh, Alundra? I know, shortcut home, so I'll meet you there. Last one, there's a Merg turd. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So, I think the next thing is the Ronin fight. Yeah. Randall's house, talk to kid. Okay, there's a silver armor upgrade. So this is kind of the last point where the village is still intact. Things get a little spicy over at the village when I return there next. But I think I want to advance the plot still. I'm just thinking of... I don't think I missed any chests, I want to say. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. So there's a Gilded Falcon here. We'll grab that. Oh, it's a health upgrade. I'll take that too. How am I doing on Gilded Falcons here? 39. So if I get 40, I can equip a recovery ring item that will get my health back. But I'm not sure I can... I still have... Because I'm thinking, like... There's a fight against Zorgia coming up, who's a pretty hard boss. And you have to do that fight without using any recovery items. But I'm not sure if the recovery ring counts as a recovery item. Because you just equip it in your action slot like this, and then it recovers 1 life every like 2 seconds. And if that's the case, then that kind of trivializes that achievement. But we'll see, I guess. I could probably still do the fight regardless, if I can use that ring or not. Oh no, Boner! Boner has taken the ultimate bad trip. Wendell's house. Oh no, the villages! Please, Alundra, kill the Merg before they do anything else. I forget where the Merg are. I can hear them. Oh no, not Yestel. Myra lies quietly in death as smoke bellows from her beloved abode. And Boner's house got the worst of it. Fortune Teller, Klein, South the Sybil, and Sybil. I don't... Where is this last one? There we go. Okay, there's all 4. Ching, go to Mayor's, talk to Mayor. Alright, we celebrate in front of this burning building that's collapsing. Hold on, villagers, I gotta celebrate here. Hey, Alundra, I heard that Mom and the others are at the Mayor's house, so I came here to find him. Alundra, I'm scared. Things are looking pretty bleak, and I don't think you can fix them. You saved Burgess and defeated the Merg. All I can do is thank you again for your heroism. You are all that most of us have faith in anymore. Hey, my man, your house is on fire right now. You should do something about that. The survivors of the attack have gathered here. You should speak at them to raise their spirits a bit. Maybe put out the fire. Bro, your roof is on fire. Alright. Let's just go into this building that's currently on fire. Everything seems fine in here. Mom, you're okay. When I saw our house is on fire, I was so afraid. This house is on fire, my man. Oh, Burgess. I knew you'd be alright. I just knew. You've always been a fighter. Well, nobody had the ice wand before, so it's fine. They didn't miss it. Thank you, Alundra. I can never repay you, but I promise to help you whenever I can. There's a well right in front of this guy's house. Talk to Mayor again when people walk away. Okay. We have to decide on a course of action in light of this terrible new tragedy, Alundra. I realize that you just returned from a long journey, but can we begin the meeting at once? Yes. Well then, let's begin. Alright. My notes say, council cutscene, 2 minutes and 15 seconds of mashing. Great. Everyone, please listen. We have to decide on our next course of action and quickly. We should go to the Merg Woods and burn it into oblivion. There are not enough of us to fight, Gustav. And I've already seen enough of us killed by those cursed monkeys to chance to see any more. You should have grown cowardly in your old age, Yestel. We must act decisively. Calm down, Gustav. I understand your desire for revenge, but we must think this through. I believe that we must combine our thoughts into a single powerful whole. Yes. I agree with Septimus. We must combine our minds to form a single powerful thought. Beaumont, have Alundra and his friends turned you into a blasphemer? Oh shit, it's Ronan. I think even the most faithful of us realizes the truth by now. The reason for all the nightmares and the reason for the Murg attacks. Are you prepared to betray our gods as the others have, to cast aside your very faith itself? The gods we once knew do not watch over us any longer. The gods do not exist to watch over us anymore. All we have left with is a malicious tormentor. I think so too. If there really were gods, they would never do such terrible things to us. That's right. If this is how the gods repay us for our prayer and devotion... You're all fools. Why do you always expect more from the gods? Why are you not satisfied with prayer and simple faith and the powers above and their infinite wisdom? With the knowledge of the gods are watching over us and guiding us. Why should the gods have to prove themselves to you time and again, or to anyone for that matter? Ronan, we've been praying to a demon in the guise of a god of light, and that demon Melzus seeks to destroy us. It's become an undeniable fact. That's right, Melzus has abused and betrayed us. When we burned our idols and stopped our worship, Melzus took away our ability to create. What are you talking about? Instead of that, the gods have given you the power to control your dreams. You were all wrong. You fail to understand what is truly happening. What are you talking about? I did not understand fully until a few moments ago. You think that Melzus became angry with us when we stopped praying to him. He punished us by taking away our power to create, but that's not what really happened. When we prayed to our statues and idols, Melzus was strong. And when the statues were burned, the people stopped worshipping. Melzus could feel his strength begin to ebb. He had to realize what was causing it to happen. Perhaps he wondered what would happen if we started praying again. But instead of Melzus, we prayed to a new god. Melzus was afraid. Frightened that we might create a god in his place. Afraid that he would perish and be forgotten. To preserve himself, Melzus had to make certain that we kept praying to him alone. So you're saying we never lost the power to create in the first place? That was all an illusion? That's not true. Melzus never stole away our power to create because he never could. Instead, he went into our hearts and made us believe we had lost them. Melzus is nothing more than a vulture picking at the exposed remains of our vulnerable spirits. When we thought our power to create had vanished, our bodies and minds reacted. We gained the ability to control our own dreams. That made Melzus even more fearful of us. We were becoming more powerful than even Melzus. And that is when he decided he had to kill the most powerful of us. To think it was our own god who caused our nightmares, a destroyer of our own fabrication. Terrifying. If we combine the power of our collective subconscious, I believe we can defeat Melzus then. This then is the choice we all have to make. Continue to worship Melzus as a god, or challenge him with the powers we've amassed at the risk of our eternal souls. I know that I need some time to decide, I think we all do, but time is a luxury which we cannot afford. Tomorrow at noon we shall take a vote and decide our everlasting destiny. I think we should all get some rest. You are all welcome to stay here even if your homes are still standing. Safety in numbers, as the saying goes. This house is still on fire. I'd like you to stay at our house tonight. I feel so much safer if you were here. Thank you. But it's all right. Come on. I will curse you. I shall curse you for the rest of your miserable existence. Well then. You know I'm right. I can tell by the looks on your faces. Such bitter irony, isn't it? Fighting against the very God we created as a result of our faith. The greatest battle lies before us. It's the battle with our legacy, with ourselves. Okay. Today is the day when the people of Anoa choose their destiny. Okay. So I could go directly to the boss fight. Well, there's stuff I need to get first in town, but in here, this silver armor you haven't been able to get this for the entire game. She keeps saying, oh, it's a family heirloom, can't let you have it, sorry, pick something else. But now if we get it... Alundra, the silver armor has been in our family for as long as our family can remember, but I want you to have it. Just promise me you won't scratch it up too much, okay? I'm gonna have to pass this down to my kids someday, you know? Receive the silver armor. Alright, so at this point in the game you get it for free. And we get an achievement for it. So this is the best armor in the game, I think. Do I have that? I do. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go save again. I'm deciding what I want to do here. If I want to take on Ronin, or get the rest of the chests in the overworld that I didn't get yet. I think I'll try fighting Ronin once and see how it goes. And if I get the achievement, then great. If not, then I can think about what strat I want to use. So defeat Ronin without taking damage or using consumable items. So Ronin can be killed in with the fire book. So I can do 2 casts of the fire book here. And actually my notes are for the Japanese version. Oh, I can't use consumables. Dang. I just realized. So I can do 2 hits with the fire book, and then that's it in terms of damage to the boss. So then I need to use the Fiend Sword for the rest of the fight after that point. Okay. MP potion. Alright, so I just need to not use up any heals. So I can't take any damage, and I can't use up any consumables. Beware of Ronin, I sense that he's planning something, I just don't know what. So I can use magic, I'm just gonna double check. Defeat Ronin without taking damage or using consumable items. This does not lock me out of using magic. So I'm going to use magic. At least 2 casts of it here. Alrighty. We have to sit up for this. This is gonna require being a gamer here. I knew that I should have smite you when you first had the opportunity. Before you came, we all prayed to the gods, then you arrived. And we began to die gruesome, horrid deaths as our gods turned their favor from us. And worse, our relationship with the gods has been destroyed. But it can yet be repaired. The gods will forgive us if only we offer your soul in sacrifice. And then it teleports us to the boss arena, and let's do it. Okay. Keisha, are you certain? I don't think Alundra would have entered the sanctuary alone. I'd never been more certain of anything, Lord Beaumont. But we know Ronin despises Alundra. What's to stop him from trying to harm him? Oh boy. So if I screw this up, we get to watch this cutscene every single time. Damn, Loctite, the deadbolt must be set on the other side. Oh boy. So we get like a minute of cutscenes before every attempt. Oh boy. Lord Melzus, give ear to the supplication of your humble servant. I beg of you, O Great One, to give me power to destroy the demon that's invading our dreams. Okay. Oh, ha 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 ha. Now this is more like it. I shall not let you down, wise Lord Melzus. And now, Alundra, it seems as if Lord Melzus has taken pity on your miserable soul. How so? Well, with this beautiful body, I shall slay you so quickly that you will feel no pain. You must be so happy, huh? What's the matter with you, child? You seem unsettled. Are you frightened? How positively endearing. But it's too much, too late for fear, Alundra. Come now, Step forth to receive your eternal judgment. Okay, I took damage there. Alright, this is mostly trying to see what his so sometimes he shoots in the center. So I don't know if there's a safe spot here. So it looks like right here? So right here, but no higher. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna take some, I wonder then if the best course of action then might be the fire wand with weapon swap. Might be the play here rather than charge sword. Because then I could more consistently damage. Okay, I'm gonna turn on fast forward here for this. To at least get through this quicker with all these cutscenes. All right. Okay. Oh, fuck. Alright, so if I do this, that does hit. That does hit. And I can also take out the... God, this will take forever doing this. Okay. Oh boy. All right. I think it's still going to be more worth it to do the charged sword hits. So a charged sword hit is 24 damage. An uncharged sword hit is 8 damage. A uncharged fire hit is 6 damage, and charged is 12. So I'll take the 24 damage per hit for that. And the Firebook, I think, does like 60 damage. So I think if I'm just careful and make sure that I'm out of range of the spinny ball things, then I think we're okay. Because I don't think he has any other phases to the fight. Okay, so it can actually hit you from there. So only when it's not in super fast spin mode is when you're safe. Okay. Alright, that was kind of the last thing that I needed to confirm there for the boss behavior. So I need to keep track of how quickly the shield thing is spinning. And when it's spinning slowly is when I want to go in for the attack. Just immediately hit. It's like, I wonder if I hang out like right here. So that's also no good. So can I... If I do this... So that can hit him. So I'm safe there from everything but the laser, essentially. Like, it almost feels like I want to intentionally take out all of the spinny shields except for one. So that kind of removes the fire wand from consideration for being used. Okay. And still just immediately hit. So it almost feels like I want to stay right in the middle here. Because I think, like, right here is still kind of the ideal position for that. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. As I don't think there's any spots to stand that are cheese there. Hmm. Really? Oh, come on, man. That is... I need an actually good visual cue, I think, for the maximum range for that. Because realistically, I think the only way I'm gonna beat this boss within the constraints of this achievement is with charged sword attacks. Dang. Come on. Oh boy, oh man. So he moved. Sometimes he just shoots in the same spot 3 times. And there's like 3 frames there where he goes from shooting right to center. So you just can't be... Can't be in the center right part of the battle part. Oh boy. So there's a lot of positioning stuff to keep in mind for this fight. Oh boy. Okay, I think I'll give this a couple more tries, and then I will go and do the chest collection for the overworld stuff. Just to rest my thumb. I wish there was a way I could stun lock. Oh, come on. Ooh, that was close. Also close. Oh boy. God. No, man. Oh, that. All right, how many hits away was I? How many hits away was I? Not even close, it looks like. Oh boy. God, this is like 20 hits. Oh man. This is a long fight for for this achievement. I'm pretty sure what I'm doing is the optimal like damage strat too. Oh boy. So in the speedrun on the Japanese version, he's just dead after 4 casts of magic. Which in this I get two casts of magic off on him, and then it would probably be like 6 hits. So the boss is dead in like 30 seconds in the speedrun. But because I can't do that for the achievement, this is significantly more difficult. And it's mostly just trying to deal with the shots that come out of the air. That's what makes this actually difficult. Too close. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna say fuck this for now. I gotta go collect some of the chests that I can get now. Okay. So this one's certainly going to take some doing to do. Let's see here. So which ones am I close to getting? Inoa Village, Central Torla, Coal Mine, Lars Crypt Sanctuary. The Central Torla. Collect all 4 spellbooks. I know where one spellbook is. And the other one's in the next dungeon. Northern Cliffs. Coastal Keep, Nava Keep. I can't do that one until the next dungeon. There's 2 chests I didn't get. Okay, the Cliffs of Madness and the desert. Alright, let's head to the desert. So I'm missing 2 chests in the cliffs and the desert. And I can only remember 1 chest that I didn't get in that area, so... Oh no. Overworld. Okay. Alright, so I need to go to the teleporter here. And then we want the one in the lower right. And then we climb in the Cliffs of Madness. To the desert. Oh, there's one in here, that's right. I forgot about this one. Okay, this was the other chest that I forgot about. That I need this for. Aha, ha ha ha. Okay, Gilded Falcon, 28 out of 29, and then the last one should be the one that I'm thinking of. Okay, good. I'm glad I remembered that this existed. So we got that one. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So I remember where this one is then. Okay, so I gotta climb the Cliffs of Madness. Here, this way. Am I misremembering this? This up to here. Okay, then this goes up to the desert. Okay. Okay. Up to here, and then... Oh, not that way. And then exit far northeast of this screen. Up over here. And then this is the far northwest. We had to go this way. This way. This way. So we were last here towards the beginning of the game, but you can't get everything in here until like the end of the game because Alundra reasons. So you need the ice wand to break these. Or this. Check. Alright. Sure-footed kleptomaniac did it. Okie dokie. Next. So, Central Torla, I believe, is next. And I wonder if at this point in the game, these do anything strange. Nope. So in the intro video to the game, these like light up like the other teleporter things, but they don't actually do anything that's in the main game. Okay, so I think that there is, yeah, so there's still that chest there. So I need to get that. I did get this. Okay. So in my notes, I just have the entire overworld map just open in my notes. And I'm just checking off one by one as I pass by and grab chests or see that they're already open. Okay. Alright, so I have enough falcons to get the recovery ring. But recovery ring won't help me in most of the challenge achievements. It might help me in the Zorja fight if there was an oversight in how the achievement was coded, but we will find out when we get to that achievement, I guess. So this one, I think you need the hot dog to get. So here's Tarn's Manor. It's the first dungeon in the game. And there's a bunch of chests next to it. And this is all money, I think. I'm gonna have maxed out Gilder here. 9994, almost. Okay, there's a bunch of chests south of here. How you get to them, I'm not sure. I know that I need the hot dog. Oh, right. I see. It's here, and then you need the flail. So those two I get after wrapping around here. So this thing, I could have sworn there was some reason for that thing to exist, but I guess not. And there's nothing up here, if I remember correctly, yeah. So I guess that's a way to get those chests early. But I think once you get those chests, you're stuck. So there should be a thing for a hot dog. There it is. Alright, so you do that, put the hot dog on there. Burn this. Then grab this. That's a magic seed. That gives us another cast of magic, and that's actually going to come in very handy for the Ronin fight. Actually, I'm glad I got that now, because that's going to make the Ronin fight easier, because I'll have one more cast of offensive magic to use. And the last magic upgrade isn't until the final dungeon, so I can't cheese that any further, it seems. I'm at 46 out of 53. Okay. 47 out of 53. Check. Okay, and that's for... Okay, there's another chest down here. Right next to me here. Okay, another life upgrade. Check. All right, 48 out of 53. So that is for Eastern Tola, Tarn's Manor, Reptile Lair, and Underground Waterway. So Reptile Lair and Underground Waterway, I for sure got everything. So that means I am missing 5 chests in the overworld part of this area. And I am not seeing... Okay, it looks like north of here, there's some stuff. North of here, perhaps. Wait, this is the, yeah, it's a teleporter. Well, this is fine. I need to go to the other teleporter anyways. This one. Okay, so on the north end of this screen, there should be multiple chests that I did not get earlier in the game. Or at least I'm pretty sure I didn't. If I did, then that's a problem. Alright, 9999 Gilder. Maxed out on Gilder. Okay, so there's a chest on the elevated section to the right over here. So up there. I'm not sure how you get to that. Because there's the hot dog here, and there's a bombable wall there. Oh, you just jump up. That's how you get there. Okay. Fair enough. 49 out of 53, so this area does count. So there's definitely going to be a chest of some sort behind here. My notes don't have anything for these weird cave areas, and I know that there's a bunch of like hidden stuff in these cave areas. I don't know if there's 4 chests in here though, is the problem. Okay. Okay, 50 out of 53. What is this? Herb, okay. 51 out of 53, so there's 2 more chests. 2 more chests to get somewhere. Alright, what do we got here? So we got a teleporter. Alright, what's the deal with this? These must be the 2 remaining chests. Okay. 52 out of 53, and... let's go... got him. Alright, well-traveled kleptomaniac. Let me mark this cave as did it. Cool. Alright, check. Alright, the next area... so this is up behind the graveyard. Yeah, I'll do this. I think this is the only way to get over to this part. Come on, hot dog. You can do it. There you go. Okay. So I know that there's a gimmick to one of these rooms here. And I think now that I think about it, one of these might be missable. Like if you screw it up, you can't get it again. I don't think it's this though. I think it's one over by the coal mine. This brings us up by Magiskar. And I think this is the only way to get one of the chests. This one. Life upgrade, okay. Check. Okay, 36 out of 40. I actually want to go back this way because this is the only way to get another chest from the elevated area. All right, knocking out these achievements. Okay, so I want to go back into the right. The screen over here. Okay. Left from up here. So this is where the fire manor was. Grab this. Another falcon. Check. Alright, there's a chest up here and to the left. Which I already got. Okay, never mind. Don't have to get that one. Check. There's two chests to the left here. Did not get those. Look at that. 10 whole gilder. Another 10 gilder. Wow. Alright, 45 out of 51. There's a teleporter here, which I already got. There's a chest left of here. Right here. Some of that herb. Okay. Let's clear up some herb space here. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so I think this is the Magiskar one. 46 out of 51, the Northern Cliffs, Northwest Torla, Magiskar, Nerud's Lair, and Torla Mountain. Okay. So I can get these. And I'm missing 5. 5 from here. So let's take a look-see. So I'm not sure if that means this screen. Because I can't actually do this screen until later, I don't think. Actually, I can. I will be there later, though. I guess I can just go there and see if grabbing that chest is part of this collection. Because normally you never have a good reason to go to this screen until you're ready to go to the final dungeon. Which I am not yet. So this should be a Gilded Falcon. Okay. 38 out of 70, so this does not count. Great. Cool. Check. Check. Berg Woods I got. Check. 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 So hold on. Northwest Torla, Magiskar, Nerud, Torla Mountain. That's more like northeast Torla. Oh, there's some I didn't get next to Magiskar. Okay. Alright, we're heading back to Magiskar. And I think I need to take this river all the way back down south. There's something weird here for like holding up, I think. You want to hold up so that you don't fall into the water there. So I'll grab this. Check. And there's another one just south of this screen, but I remember getting that at the beginning of the game. So that one's fine. I think this area is the tricky part here. I kind of want to save before I even attempt this. So I'm gonna quickly go back to the village and save, because I seem to recall there was a missable thing that if you fail the minigame or something, then you're locked out of getting something, I think. Or there was some sort of trick to it. All I remember is it was tricky, so I don't want to mess with it. I will go ahead and save first. So I'm going to do that, and then I think I'll go attempt Ronin again. Now that I have 3 casts of magic rather than 2. So that should make the boss fight easier. And then we will go from there, I guess. Though I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer. Okay. I haven't been in this house. I don't know what's in here. This might have chests. Right. So this is the house that you can only access from somewhere else. I don't think you can just do this to hit that switch. No. Okay. No cheesing that one. Yeah, that one you have to hit. You have to come in through the chimney, I think, by doing a minigame up here. Or is this the... I don't recognize this at all. Alright, 29 out of 35. Okay, sure. Okay, I think this is the room where you just have to keep killing slimes until they stop spawning, and it just takes forever. Do they stop spawning? Okay. That gives you this. And of course it's an herb. So 30 out of 35, and then I think that opens up the gate down here. And then this, I think you want to hold up, I want to say. Okay, and that gives you this. So we're at 31 out of 35. I'm gonna mark that as check for now, I guess. I could have sworn there was something else too. I know that there's another cave north of here. Or no, east of here. So this cave right here. I can't remember what the deal is with this cave. So is that 32 out of 35? And then hot dogs. Okay. Alright, 33 out of 35. I'm missing 2 chests. In 33 out of 35. Inoa Village, Central Torla, Coal Mine, Crypt, and Sanctuary. I think I know of one in Inoa, which I think I can get now, I want to say, because the town burned down. I think it's in the, I think it is in the well, I want to say. And hopefully it is. But beyond that, wherever that last chest would be, I don't actually know. So the well is over here. So if we drop into here, so this well also has a warp to the final dungeon. Right. So there is nothing here. This is just the warp to the final dungeon. Okay. Well, I'm missing 2 chests then. Actually, I think I see where one is. Let me see. I'm not sure if this is attached to the set that I'm doing though. This might be for southeast or southwest Torla. So down here and to the right, there's a burnable bush. It says 33 out of 35, just popped up on my screen. So I already got this though? Okay, well, cool. Very cool. That I didn't mark that. There's a bunch of chests I didn't get on the screen to the left of here, but I'm not sure that those count towards what I'm going for here. Well, this is a problem. This is not good. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna go to Kohei's house. The composer of the game is an NPC in this game. And his house is right here. This is the sound check house where you can listen to the soundtrack to the game. Kohei, hello lad, I have come to be known as Kohei. I was once an acclaimed composer of music in the city where I took up residence. My works were compared to the great masters Jonas, Tess, Riccardi Marxus. You don't recognize me, do you lad? Fame truly is fleeting. Would you like to hear what I consider my best album? Stand in front of my Victrola and I'll play it for you. So Kohei also composed for the Grandstream Saga. He did the music that plays in the FMVs in the anime cutscenes for Grandstream. Like to hear Fuel the Dreams? Yes. Press up or down to select a song. Okay. So there's no chests here. But there is Kohei here, so cool, I guess. Well, this is vexing, to say the least. Huh. Well, I guess I'll go try to fight Ronin again. And see how that goes. I'll give Ronin a couple attempts here after saving. Ooh, I wonder if, can I get my magic restored here? Because the fortune teller's house burned down. I'm not sure she can restore my magic for free. Darkness asks for power instead of wisdom, and the power leads it to destruction. Okay, so she will not restore my magic. Rip. Okay, I guess I'm using this then. And buying another one. $24 Gilder. Okay. This... Alright, save the game and then go try fighting Ronin again with 3 magic casts. Though even with 3 magic casts, this is still gonna be a big ask to do this for the achievement. Man, it's gonna bother me now that I'm missing 2 chests from this area. Like, there must be a chest inside of a house in the village or something. But I think at this point, the village all burned down, so I'm not sure I can get whatever chests were around anymore. Unless there's just like 2 randomly up here. Yeah, because this is all storage. And I don't think the... Oh. I don't know if you've seen the retro achievements for some of the Final Fantasies, but they're pretty ridiculous. Pretty ridiculous for some of them. The ones for regular Final Fantasy 1 on NES, though, are actually reasonable, which is pretty funny, because that's like one of the least reasonable games. Okay, let's fight Ronin. I'm gonna fast forward here. We have 3 casts of magic. Alright. Let's do it. Okay. Alright. That's all the magic damage I'm allowed to do here. Oh, fuck. Okay. I want to count how many hits it takes after you use the fire book 3 times. So that was 4 hits. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, God. $20, 21, 21 and a half, 22, 23, 23 hits, 23 charge sword hits. Oh boy, after 3 full magic casts. Oh boy. Alright, we'll give it one more go here. $23 hits without a mistake. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Fuck. Man. Alright. It's so hard to keep track of everything going on in this fight. Man. Sheesh. Okay, well. I know what I have to do now. But that is difficult. Okay, well that will be for next time. And then I also need to figure out where the 2 chests that I'm missing are. If I can still even get them, I'm not even sure. Oh boy, but that'll do it for tonight on the Alundra Retro Achievements. Thank you for joining me as always. And I'll see you next time. Take care.